My hands are small, I know, but they're not yours, they are my own. And they're not yours, they are my own. And I am never broken. Hey, thank you, Singing Landshark, and we have a jewel of a fun boxing episode today. What are we looking at? We are looking at some He-Man movie toys. This is an Origins He-Man and Masters of the Universe Battlecat. Now this Battlecat, I believe he's a core scale Battlecat. There's a Chronicles one that costs twice as much, so that's why I have him. But I'm confident that, since the core and the Origins are like, you can't even really tell them apart if you take them out of the package, if you squint, so I don't know. So I'm sure he'll fit on him just fine, and everyone will have a ring-a-ding-dong dandy, and it'll be a humdinger, and we'll say stuff and do things and jump off the walls, bounce off the ceiling. Let's take a look in package at the movie Origins He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Of course, the wonderful package, playing plenty of homage to the vintage packages. You can see he just has a sword as the accessories, and we're not doing the axe and shield gimmick anymore, which is good. It just becomes more of a problem. Nice box art here. He's in front of the gray skull, and it is not a picture of the actor because we don't want to pay him anymore. So here you go. He is the champion of Gray Skull, Battle Skeletor. That's one of the lesser known He-Man villains. And his minions as he seeks to restore story to reform and going glory. Very nice of him to do that. Made in Vietnam, 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 made in Vietnam. And Mattel is empowering generations through play, and we thank them for that. There is an NFT. And it says 6 and up. Actually, I bought 2, so not even close. Yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention. I think this is the first time in 6 or 7 years of being a toy guy that I actually bought 2 of something so I can take one out and display the other. It's the oldest trope in a book, and I finally got around to it. Let's take a look at this package for this core Battlecat. Try me, and those are the other languages that Battlecat speaks. Made in Vietnam, 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 made in Vietnam. You see right there, Vietnam. Okay. And this cost 0 to 3 angry turnips, so I paid at least 5 angry turnips, still made in Vietnam. And again, we are empowering generations through play, and as grateful, we are all very grateful. Battlecat changes into the battle against Skeletor alongside He-Man. Oh, okay, and again, this is also another artist rendering, so they don't have to pay the actual tiger. And there's some kind of chomp and roar gimmick going on, so we're gonna have some fun with that. These are those core figures I was talking about. I just got the Teela. I think the Teela, the core Teela goes really well with the Origins because they didn't make her as skinny as the other Origin in the women's division there, so it just looks more realistic. Hey, they gave us instructions on how to play with a tiger because that's where humanity is at. So the big takeaway here is that, first of all, the helmet does not come off, which is fine. You may have noticed if you're watching my play motions lately, I've been using the Origins Battlecat with just the saddle, but not the helmet because the thing moves around, and for those purposes, it's just a nightmare. There is this button here, so it makes some roaring noises, which I was just playing with. I think I might have got the one from Target that everybody played with, but here we go. I like that. That's also pretty good. Okay. Ooh, I like that. I like it when it's all guttural. Okay, I think you got the idea. As far as articulation goes, there's a tail comes in a separate piece, and you gotta plug it into his butthole. It was really uncomfortable because it should have been way easier. But other than that, articulation is minimal, but that's okay because they did such a beautiful job sculpting all this. And let me just see what the head does. Oh, the head doesn't really, yeah. Because of the gimmick, we did lose a lot of the classic head. Blah blah blah. That's a little disappointing for my purposes too, because I like to animate it myself. Is what it is. But yeah, the front paws have some ankle articulation, no knee articulation. But I kind of feel like this. If we had gotten this in 81, 82, whatever, that really would have been the perfect level of motion for a Battlecat, which was not vintage yet, but it would be at the time. So here's the ultimate test for this Battlecat. Do the Origins figures comfortably fit on the saddle of this core Battlecat?
Let's find out. No, not quite. Yeah, that doesn't work at all. No, I don't see it. I'm just not seeing it. This, I'm sorry, is actually very frustrating because there's like each of these has a best of both worlds type of thing going on. Like, this is what I was talking about. This thing never moves. This saddle slides off all the time. But here he's got knee articulation. Now, if only he could give his knee articulation to this guy and maybe get rid of this gimmick and use his wonderful jaw and head and neck stuff. That's why I've been just making this my bat. I don't know. It's all a big mess. But hey, Origins He-Man, how the hell are you? And this fellow is a lot of fun. It's good old classic He-Man, and I'm not going to go over Origins articulations, but that's ridiculous. Let me just turn this around. This is the most interesting part for me. The way they did this was great, and I really think that this is a better power sword than any of the Origins power swords yet. Like, this is my favorite anyway. It definitely looks like He-Man's sword. I just put it in his left hand. I couldn't get it in the right. I think they curve his hand a little bit there. Whatever. This is good old He-Man. Let's just take a look around. He's got this thing going on. I think there's a clip here where this thing probably comes off if you want your shirtless He-Man. Let's look under his loincloth, LOL, just to invade his privacy. I would have been okay if they did a biologically correct, accurate He-Man and just showed us the power. Why not? We're all adults buying these anyway. What's the difference? Let it hang, free He-Man. That's going to be one uncomfortable Battlecat ride. You better land on him just so. Oh yeah, does this work? Sure it does. He's riding Battlecat. What's the problem? Yeah, I don't know. And he goes over here. That thing never stays on. There you go. This looks pretty good. Have at it, buddy. I should let you know, I think the underside of his paws, or his paw pads, as they say, is really, really cool. There's his crotch. And I assume this little screw hole, LOL, is so you can get the thing open if you ever got to replace the battery or something like that. And this saddle also stays on, so there's no pieces for good or for bad coming off of Battlecat. I really, sorry to nitpick, I really wish I could articulate this head a bit more on my own, but dollars to donuts, the best Battlecat Origins figure I think we've gotten so far is the Cringer one from the cartoon collection. That's really the best one of all these. I don't know why they keep what the issue seems to be with these Mamma Jammas, but it's a cool looking toy, definitely good for display, and doing that when you get bored. It's a great looking He-Man. It's a good looking Nick Galiganakis, or whatever his name is. Good for him. I don't know, he's a little heavy on the brown, probably, but if his world is so colorful, then in a way it works. Kind of like in 1990 and 91 and 92 when everyone on WWF TV was so freaking colorful and The Undertaker was in all black, so he stood out. Anyway, Origins are making more of these guys. I know that this guy and the Spike War one is easy to get at a Target near me. I'm not going to do the Spike War one. But sooner than later, I guess, they're supposed to have a Skeletor Origins. I think I'll get him as well and then stop. I'll have to make some kind of movie with all of them and find a dumb excuse, but I don't really know. A lot of fun. I think He-Man is the winner of the two of these, but whatever. See, I'm looking at it like adult brain, but this is actually still a cool toy, so.
Good idea, Bob. Dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon you will see I was meant for you, and you were meant for me.